Okay, this is the Bread Flow One Healer Tarot here on YouTube. This storyline reading is focused on physical abuse against men by their women, girlfriend, wife, or any woman in general. Because men get abused too, you know. So we have ladies who, you get a man who don't want to hit on women, don't want to beat on women, and you want to abuse them by raising your hand to them, hitting them, beating them up, threatening to get your brother on them, and everything else you do. That's what you do. Some of you, right? Some of you women. We calling it for what it is, right? Because that's true. Okay? So I know there's ladies out there like that who try to push men to hit them, if that makes sense, to beat on them, to fight them, or whatever it is. Maybe they feel like it's love. Maybe they feel like the man is strong. They want to see his strength, or whatever it is. But that's a sick way of being if you want somebody to be beating on you or whatever, you know. But this is about domestic violence, but against men, because you always hear one-sided as far as ladies, but it happens to men also. Because my mother raised my brothers to not put their hands on women, so that means any of them could do anything they wanted to do, because you can't be hitting ladies back. But one thing I condone, I don't know if my mother condoned, but one thing I condone, just as a woman myself, being a woman, that a man can't and shouldn't fight a woman. That's true, because she's a weaker vessel, and she is feminine, and she is a woman. She weaker. First of all, any man is stronger than a woman, I feel. But I do feel like he can defend himself by grabbing her arms, grabbing her hands with her arms, grabbing her waist, whatever he got to grab to stop her. I'm all for that. That's not abusing her. That's not hitting her back. But he has the right to defend himself and stop her from beating and pounding on him. I'm all for that. If he got to sit her in a chair, if he got to tie her to the chair for a minute, whatever he got to do to get her to stop hitting him at that time period, to save his life and stop her from hitting him, that's fine. Now, women, you got to learn to keep your hands to yourself, because it's not okay to be beating on a man and feel that when you go to the law, they're going to be on your side because you turn it around and say that he hit you or he blackened your eye or whatever that happened. Because some men, they might not be people who want to hit on women, but you might take him there one day, whoever it is. He might don't do that, but one day he might do that. Blacken your eye or whatever he might do, because you might take him there, what I just said. Because you pushed a little bit too hard, or you don't know what he's going through that day. Just like men don't know what ladies go through day by day. Usually people say, well, go for a walk. Well, maybe right then he don't want to go for a walk. Why should he have to leave his house? You the one starting the trouble. Why don't you take a walk? Since you seem to be the one that's having trouble with him, why don't you take a walk? Because usually the cops tell a man to take a walk, I think, or something like that. Cool off or whatever, come back later, or if the lady want him to come back, or they ask, do you want him to come back, or whatever they may say. But if ladies causing trouble, they need to take a walk. Why should he leave his home? When he being abused, he being beat on, or whatever may be happening. So this storyline is about domestic violence against men, because women do it too, if you know it or not, if you realize it. they will do it to the nicest ones. Just like men will do it to the nicest ones. If you want a man that beat on you, you got to go get some kind of help, ladies. You got to get some kind of help. And don't turn a good man into a jailbird, because you'll have him in jail, or have his life upside down, or have him painted as a woman abuser when he's not. Go get you some help, because if you need attention that bad, you need some help. And if that's the only attention you feel is good for him to just beat on you, that shows he loves you, you got to go get some kind of help, because that's not love, and that's not good attention. So this storyline is going to be about anybody who going through that, or anybody who might go through anything like that soon, this month of April that's coming up. Okay? I advise you to go get some help, ladies. If you put your hand or lay your hand on your guy any kind of way, you need to go get some help. Because it could be your last time. If you've been doing it over and over, this could be your last time. Because you don't know what nobody's feeling like at any given time. There's a boiling point, or whatever you want to call it, for any and everybody. And you don't know when anybody is going to snap. Stop taking people for granted. If you want to be beat on, it's time for you to leave the relationship, because you know your person is not that kind of person. Don't try to make him into a monster when he's not a monster. Okay? It's the best loved one. Healer Tarot. Let's go. I'm hearing willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Okay, it's a card under here I meant to get. Wait a minute. I'll remember. Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, shucks. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, let's push this in here somewhere. Whoa, I gotta push this in somewhere. I noticed that it fell earlier, but I didn't get it. So let's just flow. Okay, universe, for any ladies who like to abuse men, whoever they are, put a message out for whoever she is, to have her just move on and get out of the relationship, move out of the house, get a divorce, whatever she got to do, go move in with her mother, whatever. Because you could push him to his boiling or brawling point in April. So we dealing with the month of April. That's what I'm hearing. Because I don't think that's addressed a lot and enough. Women beating on men and terrifying men. Verbally, physically, mentally, or however. Okay? Women are not perfect. Okay, let me just lift this card up. I don't know why I'm sitting down. Maybe I need to look at it. Oh, it's two of them sitting down. Okay, let's go see what they are. First one is what? My stomach growled. I'm so sorry. We got a man who hooked himself on to whoever you are. You're a female. Hooked himself on to you. But he needed to learn to fight his battles. But this is abuse storyline. Look what God's saying. He had to learn how to pick his battles. Look what it's saying. And he do know how to pick his battles, remember, because he won't fight you back, right? Because you're a female, right? Look at the card. Pick his battles, right? Okay. Is your mother your real mother? No. Okay, so we might have somebody who is adopted. This is for a person who adopted. So you got some kind of hang-ups going on, problems already. So you don't know how to receive love, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to keep those two. They be sitting there. Okay, universe, give me some more for whoever this person is. You might have been adopted, or he might have been adopted. He could have been adopted. And he just taken this abuse from you because he loved you. And maybe he don't know how mother love feel. So he taking abuse off of you because he love you. So he trying to hold on to you. So he letting you just do anything you want to do to him. But that's not right. It says he hooked himself on over here. And he needed to learn to fight his battles. But he can't fight you because you're a female, remember? He can't fight you. Because that's not in him to be fighting women. He said okay. When he know he didn't want to. So with that side right there, with this storyline would be that inside his mind, he can't say okay to hitting you, but he might do that in April because he said okay, right? When he know he did not want to, right? So I'm going to take that as he might didn't want to hit you, but you pushed him to that point in April. He had to learn how to fight his battles, but he didn't want to fight his battles because you're a female. But in April, he might fight his battles and give you some kind of hit, if it's a smack. Get what I'm saying? You might get something. You might never before got it, but in April, you might get it. Because you don't know what's going on with him, what he's going through. And that day might not be the day that you get him upset. Okay? He might be somebody who was adopted some kind of way. Maybe you act like his mother. You controlling like his mother. Are you his real mother? No. You didn't push him out of your womb. You're not his mother. You didn't have labor pains and push him out. So maybe you act like you his mother. You bossy, controlling, manipulating. Okay, yeah, I'm talking to some of my own. I'm a woman like you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. The ones who do stuff like that and make a good man out into a monster. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Because you make it bad for ladies who would treat the person beautiful. You want to be beat on and hit on, you need to go get you some counseling, some help. And I'm telling you, okay? I'm the Brass Love One, Healer Tarot here on YouTube. Now let's just flow over here. You want to hear that nonsense. He don't want to hear that nonsense. Not that day. Not whatever this day is in April. He don't want to hear that nonsense. Whatever you talking, he don't want to hear it. We got it too, so it might be 2 o'clock. Deep. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beat card. Look at this. Dang, poor thing. He might go to jail for you. Look at this card. He might go to jail for you and be in a cell for you. That day is not the day. He been holding on to the love he had for you, but that day is not going to be the day. He beat me so much. So some kind of way you been on his back, hitting on him, fighting him, or whatever you been doing. And I feel that some kind of way he's going to rebel against you. He is holding on to love and caring about you and not wanting to hurt you and not wanting to lay a hand on you, but I feel he's going to do it. Where he going to wind up getting detention time, he going to feel. Follow me? Because he going to respond back to you. So he going to land in jail when really you need to be in jail because you the one been beating on him month after month. Acting like his mother. Right? Where he going to be in a box. Get what I'm saying? In the jail cell. Where you should have been in there because you've been the one controlling all the time. You wanted to talk business or romance or whatever you wanted to talk about, and maybe he didn't want to talk about it. I don't know, but you needed to be the best queen you could be and lay off because you're not his mother. Because I'm gonna go with the second card is you somebody who control and try to act like you his mother. Last I checked, you didn't push him out, miss. You're going to be in your feelings. Let's not mask the smell of foul because it was foul. Because you're going to do something to him probably that's foul. And that's probably going to make him respond. Or your family, friends, or whoever going to be saying, oh, I'm going to throw a name out there. I got to come up with a name, Jeremy. I'm just going to throw a name out there. Jeremy put his hand on you, girl. this and that and that and this and whatever story you done told. But you ain't tell your family, your brothers and everybody else that you've been beating on Jeremy the whole marriage or whatever. So they going to take your side because they feel a man shouldn't hit a woman. But everybody get tired. And I'm saying it, okay? It's seed time, and that's a sure thing. So that's money. So maybe you wanted to talk about money to him. Right? He wasn't going to allow the neglect of himself that day. Right? So he might have been fussing about money. You wanted money or whatever it might be. Maybe you spent up all the money. I don't know what happened. Right? Whatever happened. He saw it clear as possible. Here we go again with it. Maybe you used up all the money. You fussed about the money. Something about maybe the money. Whatever it might be. Let's just flow. We're talking April. Okay? You didn't see his worth and his ambition. Because you act like you his mother. But you act like you his mother in a negative way. Not the best mother. Because you hateful. Because it's in your genetics. It's in your blood. Your bloodline. And you've been like that with this man the whole time you had him. And he is holding on to you because he don't have his real mother. So he trying to hold on to you for love. Because some kind of way he loved you. Or love you or whatever's going on here. You want a candle like love. You marveling at a candle like love some kind of way. I guess making up because some kind of way you're going to get him put in jail. Look like. We got love again. He picked door one love. Right? You want him to say maybe a dinner, a date out, or taking you back, or whatever you want him to do. Because I feel like some kind of way he angry right here. You got him to the point when he angry, and that's not good. To make a person who nice angry. That's not good. To turn them that way. I'm telling you, it's not good. So we have right here, you like clothes and having fun. Style. But you need to let God in, whoever you are. Boom. Let God in. Okay. You wanted him to promise because it was time to act. As far as something you wanted. Maybe a candle like love. Maybe giving you money or whatever you wanted. I don't know. So we have right here either you know this is a man's name. Either he takes some kind of pills. So not a pill seller or nothing like that, but he takes some kind of pill. So maybe some kind of way he had to take some kind of pills, or maybe he do take some kind of pills, period. From stress or whatever. I don't know. I can't be guessing on that. I don't know. So we have right here, you had to accept what you can't change as far as him. But he got to accept what he can't change as far as you. And acknowledge his wrongs and don't expect it from others. And you need to acknowledge your wrongs. So he wrong for putting his hand on you. And he wrong for taking pills, I guess, if that's what you're fussing about. But it's wrong for you to put your hand on him. Right? And it's wrong for him to put his hand on you. Gaining much hope in it all. Seeking everything in this situation, in this thing. You need to go your way. If you feel you got to put your hand on your husband, on your man, on your whoever he is. Here it is. Will your person ever love you? Maybe you like having fun. You want to know, will he love you? So will he go back to loving you again? Because this put something in between you two. This fight here. Because something was foul right here. You did something foul right here. You did something foul in romance or in business. You did something foul. But anyway, you want to know if he'll love you again. Because you treated him like he was nothing. And he bruised because he was being treated harshly by you for the longest time. But you might feel a little bit like you being treated like nothing now, and that you bruised because he put his hand on you, or grabbed you, or just something here. We got Chronicle here, dealing with a Chronicle. Is it your race? Something as far as race going on? Whatever that may be, right? Number 15. So we got April 1st, April 15th, April 6th. Next card is he hooked himself onto you and ran away from his problems. When he met you, it is so easy to leave things to others and escape. So he ran from his problems when he met you and hooked himself onto you. But it was easy for him to just leave things to you and anybody else and just let you control and just escape, because he taking pills over here. And you just controlled things and just made things however you wanted it to be. So we dealing with you didn't see his worth, and you didn't look at him as worthy. So we got a number 4. So we dealing with April. Maybe in April something's going to happen because you entwined in gossip, you and him. And that's because maybe people going to find out that he going to lay his hand on you. If he don't lay his hand on you, he going to grab you. He going to do something because he had enough of you. Because you acting like you his mother. You controlling up there. You hateful and you controlling. So you're not the best mother. You're not acting like the best mother, because the best mother should be gentle and nurturing. Follow me? Okay, so this is for what I just said was abuse. Okay, let me just do another one. So let's do another one, universe, as far as ladies abusing men. One more. Ladies abusing men. Okay, one more, universe. Or the ladies who, maybe this one would be ladies who murder the man. Because we got ladies who do stuff like that also, because somebody don't want them no more, because they want their money, because they don't want them no more, or whatever they do it for, because they just jealous for it, or whatever they do it for. So the man, he don't even see it coming. But some of them already know you got a problem, and some of them don't know you got a problem. So let's just flow. Okay, let's see. Flow. We here with this first card is somebody was gathering up information on their husband or that guy or whoever they got, and walking all over him, gathering up all kind of information, because I guess the person trying to get rid of the husband, anything like that. Okay, let's go. And she's going to be guilty as charged, and it's going to be on letterhead that she guilty as charged because she's gathering up all kind of information on her husband, walking all over him, because she wanted to checkmate. She could be a fire sign, act like a fire sign, adventurous like a fire sign, and she a mother. Follow me? So we have, well, he wanted to checkmate with her. Take it however it goes. Okay, so, okay, just keep showing. It shows like 3 or 4 times. God want me to say it. He walked away. Or he was walking away, or he thinking about walking away, anything like that. Okay, thinking. Because she dealing with money business. But she had to stop letting her ex hurt her. Like that. He needed to stop letting his ex, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, the husband had to stop letting his ex hurt him in his life and worry him about money business. Because she's going to be guilty as charged. Because she wanted him to plant a seed of playful energy, get in whatever she wanted him to get in with her. Because She wasn't going to postpone an active action and try to get rid of him. Follow me? Because this one is the one about getting rid of the husband. Instead of her just going on and moving on out. Okay? So it says right here, ducking won't help him because she got it in for him. Because she good and hot, she got it in for him. But it's going to be somebody who testified because we got a witness here. Okay? Because she's going to have to adapt to this thing and accept defeat. He might have had a blank look on his face and every day wasn't a good day for him. To find out that you got somebody, a wife that was trying to murder you. Well, she might succeed. Follow me? Depending on if you get out in time or whatever God's talking about right here. Outside at night. If not outside in the house, but it's really an outside car, limited light. Outside in your house or whatever, but limited light. Get my drift. Because she wants you to bring an emotional love that she need, that it used to be or whatever. Because it was intense madness with you too. She's going to be eating, you're going to be eating, or just around some place where you eat at, restaurant or whatever this is, where you just going to be eating, or her. Dealing with education, jobs, fairness. She want fairness in work, in education, and whatever she want fairness in. Because but also the man, the husband, the boyfriend, the guy, whoever he is, he want fairness as far as the law, to be treated equal. He want her to get the same time a man would get if they try to kill their spouse, their girlfriend, or do it. Get what I'm saying? Power to stay silent is no more. So he's going to open his mouth and say whatever, because I feel he's going to survive, whoever this is. Because of the scar right here, he going to survive the attack. Maybe because of storyline, if you see the storyline some kind of way, it could help him. Let's just flow a little bit. We need some more. Okay. So we got a Kingster that want to supersize. So Kingster that want to supersize. So her husband could be a Kingster that's going to supersize. That means get further up, and I guess she want to be able to go up to, or something like that. Or we can call her the Queenster because she a queen, she a female. So we got a Queenster. We're gonna call her a queen, a Queenster that want to supersize and get rid of her husband, right? So she can get whatever money he got, anything like that. She was tired of bowing down to him. Any kind of control from him, any bowing down to him. She didn't want to hear nothing out of him. She's going to be sharing and inviting in a support group that will be in court. When she really should have went to some kind of therapy or somewhere, right? So she rose to the occasion. She did, to beat him at his own game. Right? She did. Because she feel like she's going to get rid of him and able to get what belonged to him, his money. Just get rid of him and she be the Queenster instead of him being a Kingster. Him supersizing, she going to do the supersizing. She needed to invite in a fresh emotion and welcome in a flow of love to her husband, man, or guy, whoever this is. Because she educated, but God didn't want him to be a fool. Whoever he is, her guy, or whoever he is, right to her husband or whoever he is, because she a jackal. So we have right here that he a people pleaser, God says, but he had to know that his words had power, because he was looking at her, but she had to check it past, but he still was looking at the positives in her. So we have that his thoughts counted. Why did he allow himself to be molded by this woman? So we have It caught him off guard that she was cross-dressing. Follow me? That means in this storyline, either she was really cross-dressing, she was gay, or she just was real ugly. She seemed nice and kind, but she was real ugly. Two-sided, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Get my drift. Oh, shoot. Okay, I got a lot that fell. So I don't know which one was first, so let me just shuffle again. She decides she's going to get rid of him and take his money. That's what it's looking like. So we have right here that, are you moving this year? And it says, no, you're not moving. So some kind of way, maybe she was deciding she wasn't moving this year. Instead, she was going to get rid of her husband, her guy, or whoever he is. She's not doing the moving. She don't want to break up. She wanted to be where she murdered a person, looks like here, and get all her money. She not doing no moving out. Okay, this is a man card. Can he trust her? No. And she has money because she trusts him, and she felt like she couldn't trust him after a time. Sparks was, no, she thought these are light green. She thought this would be the end of her money problems because she was blaming things on money problems. So she get rid of him and get whatever money he got. That would be the end of her money problems. But she created the harms of harm and the harms of safe, right? And turn on and off switches. That means she create arguments, fusses, safe in her home or harm in her home. She was in control, right? And she is going to make it happen when she created the fuss and created the harm, because her intention was to get rid of him, right? Because the sound of him weighed her down. She was sick of hearing his mouth. With anything he was saying, she didn't want to hear it. So some kind of way, she might have bought some cologne or something. Or he might have bought some. Be chinchy about it and bought something. And it could be that being chinchy about it might have been where trying to soften up a little bit and act like she is on his side when all the time she ain't on his side. So buying the cologne for him, making it seem like we okay when she knows she not okay with him. She got something planned out that he don't even know about. So we got a race card. I'm happy with my life no matter my color. So if they the same race, one thing do better than the other, one darker than the other, something going on with the race, right? Or if it's a person that's another color, you know, the other person is happy with their race. Follow me? You have to seek what's been troubling you. This person, this woman, she got to seek what's troubling her because she got a problem with the person's race. Okay, so she traveling at night toward him, right? To do what she gonna do to him. If they in the same house, she going upstairs. If he in the room, she going up there where he at. If he downstairs, she going down there. If he out at the garage, she going there, or whatever this is. Because she had a weakness for caring. Get my drift. But he had a weakness, I guess, for love making with her. Some kind of way, but she had a weakness for caring. She didn't care. Get my drift. So this is a lady going after to kill her husband right here. Husband, boyfriend, or whoever he is. Because some kind of way he was going to be getting money. He was going up in money, going up with his money. Had money, anything as far as money. And she wanted to be able to get his money. And she go up and she just get rid of him. And she be in total control. Get my drift. That's what this one's saying. She was going to take that active action and get rid of him. She wasn't going to postpone it. She was going to get rid of him. But she going, as a witness, she's going to testify. Deep. Yeah, it's going to be on letterhead. She planned that out. So we got two of them. So this is domestic abuse. Woman trying either killing her husband if she succeed, or he going to get out of it. It looked like he going to get out of it. But if he don't, this still could be for, like I said, there's still a woman who want to kill her husband. Follow me? Or she did kill her husband. but is still a witness, and she going to jail, even though she killed her husband, or some kind of way her husband survived. However it's flowing. And then we have this one over here, where is a woman who is beating on her guy, whoever he is, that's real nice. And in the month of April, he's going to snap because you're going to pick the wrong day and the wrong time. So you're going to get smacked, knocked down, or whatever he might do to you. And that's just how it's going to be. Because everybody got their times where they need to be left alone. And you need to not invade on people when they want to be left alone. Because you don't know what's going on with nobody any given time. You don't have the right to keep hounding somebody, beating on somebody, or whatever you're doing, and think it's fine, and think the law going to back you up. No. He might be willing to go to jail for a half a day or a whole day for you that day. He might just do that. Because if that's what he feeling like, that's what he feeling like. And you can't determine and tell people how they can feel. You don't control that. That's one thing you don't control. Okay, so this for you women out there who want to do things to a man. You get a decent man and you want to treat him like scum, like trash. Like men, you get a decent woman, you want to treat her like scum and like trash. Both sets of you need to go in counseling. Men who like that and women who like that. Open the door and both sets of you go on in for counseling. And then when you come out, maybe y'all can meet up, get my drift, and be partners to each other. Because then you learn how to treat somebody, right? You two meet up, an abusive woman and an abusive man. And then when you come out, you say, oh, well, let me meet up with him because he know what it is how it is to treat a lady, and I know how it is to treat a man. Instead of going picking somebody who's decent and nice and kind and walking all over them and trying to get them to fight you, or just trying to abuse them and hurt them. Something wrong with that picture. Something mentally wrong. Get what I'm saying? And you need to go get it fixed. Okay? This the Brass Love One.